I think Christmas gets swallowed up, understandably, with all sorts of other things. But I think I would want people to be celebrating, enjoying it, joining in with what everybody else is doing. But to take it that step further and say, if this is about God saying, I love you, in one sense, how am I going to love God back? So there's got to be a response to Christmas rather than, I've got to write a few thank you letters and I've got to, have a dry January. The response should be more about the way we live our lives every day. There's of course the connection with St. Nicholas, who is one of the potential foundations of the giving of gifts. There are various stories and myths around St. Nicholas, lost in the mist of time. But what they seem to me to boil down to is that this St. Nicholas had a particular place in his heart for children, loved and cared for children, particularly children in need. And there is a story that he gave a significant gift anonymously to a family so that 3 girls weren't sold into slavery. So he saved them by doing that. And to celebrate that generosity, that compassion of giving gifts has kind of grown from that. Father Christmas in many ways has grown out of Saint Nicholas. That example of St. Nicholas on one level, but on a much more profound level, the example of Jesus giving himself is a model that we should all be following and giving ourselves to each other in order to make the world a better place. And that's the note that Christmas ought to have. It ought to be about celebration, having a good time, doing all the traditional things about family, if you're fortunate enough to have a family to share it with, that not everybody is. But then thinking, well, what's it all about? It's all about love. How do I respond to that? Am I a loving person not in a fluffy kind of just being nice way, but do I actually make other people's lives better by the way I treat them, by the relationships that I have? And am I making the world a better place by the way I live my life every day?